And when you reach the age of 18 and above, by the way, that skin does not heal very quickly. That scar that you get.
You see that people are investing in skincare.
Skincare, yeah. Hi people, welcome back, and we are going to be talking about Mpox or monkeypox in pregnancy. So this is Vibes with Dr. Ruth Grace, and hope you watched our previous episodes. But episodes are free. Just check our YouTube page. Also check our TikTok pages. Just get to know what are those small things that you need to know about self-care, about safe motherhood in Uganda. Yeah, if you're out of Uganda, in French, how do they say? I don't know. If you're outside of Uganda, you can also follow us and know Vibes with Dr. Ruth Grace, and you tell us and also share with us, comment, like, and share, and let us know what more can we talk about on these episodes. So the current episode, Liz Obey.
Yes, baby.
Baby. Do you know monkeypox?
I don't know so much about it, but just hearing monkey and pox, and I know there is some, as long as something has pox in it, I am not okay with it.
What do you think about when you think about pox?
Pain.
Being
quarantined.
Yeah,
being left alone. The whole
alone.
Period of COVID taught us a lot. Like, we actually didn't appreciate the spirit.
Did you
of
get
being
COVID?
Together. No.
You didn't, eh?
Hey. No handshakes.
No handshakes, no what?
Hello, hi. From a distance. So I don't know if it's the same thing with Mpox, but anything have, chicken pox. That one was a real deal. I didn't get it, but I saw people turn white.
Kati, wala chicken pox wedi. Nesira chicken pox. Now when I hear Mpox or monkeypox, I think about those wounds, eh? And when you reach the age of 18 and above, by the way, that skin does not heal very quickly. That scar that you get.
You see that people are investing in skincare.
Skincare, yeah.
Chicken pox. I know. Okay, maybe I know chicken pox. No, Mpox.
Mpox. Kati Mpox yava mu monkey. That's why it's called monkeypox. Monkey is buli kimu. Yellow fever, Ebola, ne COVID wayavaako ku ebyo ebisolo simanyi, but anything about One Health. Yeah. So now, when we say monkeypox, actually is believed to have come from a monkey because it's the first organism that was where it was isolated. Isolated means that it was identified and transmitted from the monkey. Usually when there's a disease that comes up and it is new in the public health spaces, the Ministry of Health, together with maybe the Center for Disease Control, might even do movies. Those things. They go, they get people, they screen, then they test. Now they track, and then they find where could this disease have come from. So now if a disease comes from, they get maybe monkeys or squirrels or what, they test all that. And now if they get the disease in this particular animal, in this case it was a monkey, then they say possibly it is from a monkey. However, monkeypox has also been got from rodents, messy.
You see people were still laughing. I mean, why do you fear rats? You guys, anything that comes and is used on to experiment and what by you, the professionals.
Yes.
I'm very sorry, Sagala.
No. Okay. But anyway, why are we here today? Talk about monkeypox. We want to talk about monkeypox, but in pregnancy. Okay? When someone may be out there and is wondering, well, I'm pregnant, maybe I'm 5 months pregnant, I'm 4 months pregnant, I have a breastfeeding baby, nakava mudwaliro naye kati monkeypox ekoze ki? Yes.
Monkeypox ono
bamufuna batya.
Akako ketagisibwa kwa ne masirwina.
Kati awo nfunyemu obuzibu. Now, one of the signs of monkeypox is whatever, I have a sore throat. It is a sign.
Doctor. How we call it a day?
We call it a day.
I will see in the next episode.
Okay. Tofa, shall sanitize this entire chair and everything. So how is monkeypox transmitted?
Yeah.
One is if we have that disease that's being got from animals to humans, the thing we need to have is we need to not have that interaction between the animal and the human beings. Those things, those big rats, which is very sweet. Please, monkeypox. If you're also eating monkey, that's why we don't like poaching. Now, what's very interesting about One Health is that sometimes you may actually find the human beings are the ones affecting the monkeys. But what if someone had chicken pox and they went, found a monkey, they hunted its child, they ate the baby of the monkey, and then after that, the mama monkey nefuna monkey pox. And the monkey pox is back to humans.
Why do you not eat chicken? Huh? And meat? Goat's meat?
Osanga chicken pox ya veyo. Why
But
But anyway, so someone needs to avoid that and how like bits of like prevention. Second is monkeypox is transmitted through like body fluid, not just sweat, not just blood, mona even saliva and also semen. Yeah, you know where I'm headed. That means no sex. So no sex. So wango in a monkeypox exposure, banange. Okay, it can be transmitted in semen. It also can be transmitted like just through a handshake.
Is it like chicken pox that is going to report you?
It is going to report you.
Yeah.
Because when it comes, it has those swellings. I think chicken pox like monkey pox is like they're very big. They're like blisters. Sometimes they even like burst and they bring out pus. So that is why it is bad, because when you have all that, your body is like, apart from just a monkeypox infection, you're already at risk of like a larger infection, and that's why people may end up dying. Pregnant moms are now asking, if I have a child, monkeypox is being identified like in schools, children are getting it. I think in Uganda we are currently starting at 10 cases, and that is high. And the bad thing about it is that it did start from Kasese district, because it's very close to like the border and Congo, where we believe that this infection came from. But now we've had cases in Mayuge, had cases in Kampala, 2 confirmed cases. Yes. So now no one is safe, and that is why we need to talk about it. Now, the man may ask, if I have a baby and I'm pregnant, can they also get monkeypox? The answer is yes, they can.
God.
Yes, they can. So if you deliver your baby and you have monkeypox can still be transmitted through breast milk to your baby. Whereas there are a few studies, like about studies, because when you research, that's how you're able to get information and then like treatment for people. So now there are very few studies with pregnant women and a child, because those are very sensitive people. They're having a fever, they're having a sore throat. And better, in one of the cases, I can read for you just here. Someone just felt pain in their grain. You know what the grain is? In their 1%. For them, they did report the condition, but they presented, when I was saying like fever, chills, in malaria, but someone else discovered that for them they had monkeypox when they had pain in the 1%. And they went and they were checked, and actually samples were taken off, and they confirmed they actually have monkeypox in Uganda. So the symptoms are diverse and they differ, but at least how can you prevent them? What now, this is how it appears. We're going back to the hand wash, COVID, like you said. Distance is a good thing. If someone has a cough, has a flu, I think it's prudent enough. Don't handshake people when you have cough.
Prevention is better than cure.
I went to church recently, and you know that the order of mass, they used to do those things of you handshake your neighbor.
Giving, yes, a blessing.
They actually can handshake.
Because COVID didn't leave us the same.
And by the way, here I'm even seeing there was a case of a breastfeeding mother, and she was a first-time mom, and this one was in Kasese. She delivered her baby very well, and the problem was later that she started getting a whole eruption, like the skin had all those things like on day 2 of after getting the exposure. If I find someone who has monkeypox, how long would it take for me to have the symptoms? So we believe that it takes up to like 3 weeks for it to incubate and to start. So 10 to 14 days, you may show some symptoms, but you may actually show them like maybe the last,
3 weeks.
Those 3 weeks. Those 3 weeks. So
about transmitting and spreading.
Yes, and like you're just shedding off and sharing, etc. And that is why it's important. To Gambia abantu to often attach or contact with someone who has Mpox. Bambi. No be sexual.
No smayanga kissing.
No kissing, yes. No hugging.
Handshakes.
So basically abstain. The first lady of Uganda said people should be sexually pure, especially young people. This is a time to test that you can be sexually pure, so that you do not get monkeypox.
The whole bit of The whole thing of 3 weeks should scare everyone, just like
It
how
should scare
because
everyone.
by the time you look at the period of time that someone is having 3 weeks to transmit all this,
Exactly.
it's quite scary on my side.
Now, yeah, Kali, to get your prevention. You know, you don't kiss, don't touch, don't this. But what else can I do if I got into contact with someone who had Mpox? Now, one of the things you can do is be up to date with your immunity and nutrition. The body is an interesting organ. The body fights infections on itself, and most times viral infections are actually fought by the body itself. Before you go to know about those tablets for flu, etc., were you taking any medicine for flu before?
No.
Exactly. So nothing, because it's a viral infection, and usually ombiri.
Uh-huh.
But however, if a child or a pregnant mother gets
Gets
flu,
it.
it's the opposite, because the immunity is actually low. Now that is why anyone should have the immunity up to date. And how do you have your immunity? Well, one is healthy eating. It's a balanced diet. Balanced diet.
When economy.
Uganda is an agricultural-led country, so you can actually get foods, and the foods are available. And second is exercise. If your body is fit, that means your body is more likely to fight off like infections, etc. And can also maybe, if I don't know if you've seen it, but it's something about vaccines, and I think the Congo is currently doing vaccines for Mpox.
No.
Yeah, so now vaccines may be the other thing that maybe the country may think about. I'm not sure where Uganda's stand is at currently, but I know that there are vaccines for Mpox. Though I've also seen that there are studies that are showing that a vaccine, yes, you can give you a vaccine for influenza, that is the influenza vaccine. The child can still get the flu, but the flu won't be as bad as it.
Not vaccinated.
Thank you.
Okay. But it's one thing that I know that I just stated. Not preventing is better than the cure.
Exactly.
So, like, if we can prevent it, and that's what we're supposed to do, it's way better just for us to always just follow those instructions.
So anyway, as we wrap up this session, we just want to remind you, if you're a pregnant mother and you think you may have symptoms like we have talked about for Mpox, a fever, a sore throat, chills, you have and yes, you can worry about your baby. We're not going to stop your baby's your pregnancy because you have Mpox.
Yeah.
When we decide to deliver, it depends on how you're doing as mommy and how baby is doing as well. And then the last thing is that like some of the cases that we've had, as a Mpox, it is important then to discuss with your doctor, to discuss with your midwife, what other options can you have for breastfeeding, because we know that Mpox can affect the baby through breastfeed, through the breast milk. So it's very important, at least abachala baffe ne bamanya n'abaami
awo tuse ku nsonga
abaami
mu kugenda mu kuyiribwa okufuna sente
n'okomawo ne Mpox wo from the handshakes and everything, and then you sleep with your woman at home. So they need to be aware of that. Lastly, as we are logging out, the Ministry of Health is definitely like watching out for the Mpox cases and handling all that. You can alert the Ministry of Health in any part of the country currently and call a hotline number, which is going to run just here on this podcast. Your number, Bajisoma 08 00 100 066. That is the contact you can call. It's a hotline number. You call and inform them that there's an alert where if a suspect, there is a case where you also suspect you may be the one that's affected and you need information where to get care from. If you're unable to call, you can send an SMS to 6767. You need to know this. And all these SMSs are not charged. They are free. So be your neighbor's keeper. I'll be my sister's keeper. I'll be Elizabeth's keeper for this session.
And for life.
For life.
Thank you.
Aww. Okay, if that's the case, then please sign out on our behalf.
Thank you, everyone, for watching Dr. Ruth Grace. And we are here just to make sure that you are aware as a mother, as a Gen Z, as a father, as a parent. We just want to make sure that you are in the know of what is taking place in the country about your health. And as I'm with the amazing doctor, ask all these questions. Kemutia, if you have any questions that you have about your health, about your partner's health, about anything, safe motherhood, pregnancy, what do I do? Please go down on Dr. Ruth's account on her TikTok. Please ask her these questions. Go down on with your hand, X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Ask these questions, and I would like to thank Sauti Plus Media Hub that is hosting us, and the people behind this beautiful production. Guys, we love you so much.
But you guys are very, very, very handsome men behind the cameras.
Too hot for life.
They say they're too hot to join us here.
They're too hot, Nange. But thank you for watching us, and let's keep it locked for the next episode. Have a blessed day.
Cool. Signing out.